This episode of Sibling Rivalry is brought to you by Booking.com. Listing your vacation rental on Booking.com opens the door to more guests and more income. Whether you're renting out a spare room or a cozy cabin, it's all on your terms. In under 15 minutes, you can register your property, and almost half of new partners getting their first booking within just a week. The reach is global, the bookings are consistent, and the control is yours. For the bookings you've dreamed of, list your property at Booking.com. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sibling Watchery. And this season, we got an upgrade, baby. The exchange rate literally just went through the roof. We are doing the best. I'm predicting it now. The best numbers we have ever done. We have swapped out macaroni and cheese. Don't worry, you'll still see Monet throughout this whole time. We'll still be doing Sibling Rivalry together. However, let's just say Paramount put the fear of God in her, and you'll see her on the pit stop, but you'll never see that sniveling little corporate shill here on Sibling Watchery ever again. But instead, we have the stunning, the remarkable, the all-star, the queen of legs. She is glistening. Every surface in this studio is slick to the touch. We are joined by Redland's very own Naomi Smalls.
Oh my God, that intro was fierce. That was fierce. I now am like leaning way more bobblehead than Monation. Right after that,
It's always been a little more bobblehead than Monation, but now it's much more
because old friends gold.
Old friend, new friend silver. Wait, old friends gold. Yeah,
new friends over there.
Well, we were just discussing that we are low key Ru music stands.
Oh yeah, so we were singing.
I came in from outer space,
just like
a planet called 808. In the
galaxy of funk,
where the robots grab the taste. I had this plan if we had to lip sync to that song on season 8. I had a whole choreography set together.
I believe it.
I was going to do a coffee grinder. I was going to do the worm.
I feel like you probably wanted to lip sync every episode just to do it.
I had a plan.
But like you didn't want to be at the bottom.
No, I don't want to be at the bottom. I had a plan for every lip sync. Do you remember that when I used to hide stuff? I had like paint in my titties.
Like even when you weren't in the bottom, you would like have your good little kitty cat underneath just in case. Just in case.
You never know.
Catch me. I love it.
Because you lip synced once against Betty.
Against Betty, yes.
That was your one. And I did once against Derek.
I have to say, I am so excited for Betty this season.
Baby, I wish she was in the first bracket because y'all don't know. Acid Betty is not a fucking game.
She really is not.
One, she is a sickening fucking queen. She is a bitch.
She really is.
But she's really lovable.
She's like so herself. And that's what you can't dock her for because she's not putting on. She is like serious. This is serious to her.
And the truth is, when it comes to sewing, she might be top 2 or 3 in Drag Race history.
I believe it.
Like,
also, just like the fact that she has a brain that is producing something that we've never seen before. And we're never going to see it again at that
Visually
level.
Speaking, there is no one like Acid Betty.
No.
But she's not in this bracket. We are talking about bracket 1, 6 queens. How do you feel about the new format?
As a contestant, this would intrigue me because it's like a lot less commitment. You're not having to get ready for 12 runways in 2 weeks like we did back in the day. And it's very like, I thought it was going to be a lot more like lip sync, Lollapalooza performance heavy, which I would say yes to that. I didn't realize there was going to be challenges mixed in and everything like that. This is like a fun group of girls. I love the fact that Aja's back on television.
She is such good. Let's get into Aja. So Aja says that she isn't really the villain, but people always like accuse her of being the villain on TV. Which I think Aja's only really one villainous moment was like when when her jealousy got the better of her and she was like coming for Valentina.
Yeah.
Other than that, she hasn't done anything villainous.
It was her and Valentina.
And the reunion? When her jealousy got the better friend, she came for Valentina.
No, in the reunion as well.
Oh, that's right.
Valentina.
No, but everyone was against Valentina.
Yeah.
But Aja was the one who started it.
But to be fair, everyone agreed with Aja. Like, literally everyone was like, yay, fan.
I think where people think
fan favorite is crazy. Now, I think Peppermint is the one who yelled yay, fan favorite.
She was.
Yeah.
Everyone hated her that moment.
I have never had a problem with Valentina.
Oh, never. I love her so much.
But her sisters.
I think it was the whole like, starting drag being 2 months of starting drag and it being a lie, whatever. But I think people have villainized Aja based on her after the show online.
Yeah, when she was a burlesque rapper and then when
fighting with Candy.
Then when she quit drag. People hate when the girls quit drag.
I know.
People hate when the girls quit drag. A nigga can't quit a job. God damn. I can't quit my job.
Can I breathe?
This is crazy. There's no other place where you're like, you quit your fucking job, bitch. Except like Kamala Harris when she was like, can I get a break after the most stressful time of my life? And I was like, where the fuck are you, bitch? We didn't want you. To be clear, we did not want you, but where are you?
Right. Oh my gosh.
Shout out Kamala. She watches.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's a big fan.
Well, I mean, what else is she doing?
Not being president. Thanks, 48% of voters. Actually, less than 25% of voters voted for Donald Trump. That's a whole other stuff. 48% of the votes went to Trump, but less than 25% of eligible voters voted for Trump. Anyway.
Well, you know my views. This is not rivalry. This is watchery.
This is watchery. This is watchery. This is watchery. Wow.
Joke.
She really listens to the show. Can we go on to DeJa Sky? I love this queen. I really love her.
What do you love about her?
Your silence.
What do you love about her?
I think I follow her on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I think her makeup is just stunning.
Her makeup is amazing.
I think she's a good performer. I think her outfits look good. I like her. She's not always hilarious, but she's funny enough to me.
Yeah.
How do you feel about DeJa Sky?
I could agree with you. I think I don't know if it's necessarily her makeup or it's her face or what the combo is there, but like she always looks perfect. The face is always like it looks airbrushed,
and she looks like that in real life, y'all.
No, she does.
Like it's not all Photoshop or bit by boop. No one uses Photoshop anymore. Now everyone's just doing the apps.
Yeah.
Back in my day, you had to know how to use Adobe.
But I will say, I think that DeJa, she comes across like she wants you to want to like her so bad that it affects
the ability to like her,
the gravitas of her as a drag queen.
Well, she just admitted today she's like, I never believe in myself. So she needs you to believe in her because she doesn't believe in herself.
But I low key also feel like when I hear that, it's like save space for a compliment back. Like she's like waiting for that back.
Yeah, because she needs it. Because she doesn't believe in herself.
And I'm just saying, as I don't like my drag queens to have that kind of mentality.
That's valid.
I don't want like my star on stage to be like, do you like me?
I mean, if RuPaul did that, it would look weird.
Right. Yeah, you step in the room, command attention.
If Lady Gaga hit the stage at Coachella and was like, are you guys mad at me?
You guys into that one?
Are you guys mad at me? Can you put your paws up, please?
Yeah.
It would be very weird.
I hope that DeJa has that trajectory on this season of All Stars.
That would be amazing. Y'all can't see Naomi's feet, but I want you to know that they are. All I'm saying is, you should go home and sit in a director's chair and see if your feet touch the ground. Naomi has the flats of her feet. I don't mean like her toes. Find a director's chair.
Well, she's wearing heels, so that
obviously,
totally.
yeah. Yes, but y'all, you know how when you sit in a director's chair, your legs are swinging. Her knees are on the ground. Let's go on to Irene the Alien. With the name change, I guess she's doing a branding thing.
Yeah, because she said that like, it was like an old lady name. Is that what
Irene Dubois? It was just her in obituaries.
Yeah. I mean, that is a very old lady name.
It doesn't seem like her. Irene the Alien does read better.
Yeah, it's like better branding.
And I didn't know her last name was Dubois anyway, so it won't be a hard shift for me. Like, it was hard for me to stop saying Trinity the Tuck.
Right.
I had to be like, no, Trinity Taylor.
And it was hard to stop going from like Monique to Mo.
Yeah. So I call her Trinity Tuck now, but I used to be like Trinity Taylor, but she's like, no, it's now Trinity. I thought, was there drama in the Tuck in the Taylor family?
Oh, I don't know. I think she just wanted. I think she wanted to be known for her like pussy.
Yeah, she just wanted to rebrand, and like Trinity the Tuck felt more like her brand and her thing.
Okay, and shout out to the Tuck, to the Taylors, House of the Tuck. Irene got the worst placement in Drag Race history. She's the only queen with a 16th place placing.
That's crazy.
So she has no reason to say no.
Absolutely. No, this is like a gold mine for her to go back.
I mean, although there are 18 girls, so she could have been 8. There was a small chance she could have been 18th place, but there's no 18th place.
I mean, do you think that I'm assuming they all knew that no one was going to go home when they said yes to the season?
I reckon, is there anyone you would rather see? Is there anyone that you're like, not rather, but like, is there anyone you're like, I wish they could have been on this season? Or like, I'm ready for my All-Stars moment with like, for me, Layla McQueen.
Oh, yes, Layla.
I don't think she'd do it, but I would like to see Peppermint back on Drag Race. I still think it's crazy that Pork Chop has not been given a second shot.
Right. I mean, she's been in so many seasons as a cameo, but
like it's time, low key.
Stacey Lane
would be great to have back.
I'd love to see Carmen.
Carmen would be great to have back too. Yeah,
like that would be insane.
Isn't she one of the girls fighting with Rue though?
I think so.
It's like her, Willem, and Courtney are like the ones who like fight with Rue.
I don't even. I mean, Gia. I don't know.
Does Gia fight with Rue?
But like, does anyone actually fight with Rue? I think it's just more.
No,
so
Willem
like,
got into an actual screaming match with RuPaul.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like famously.
But I think it's normally just like you have sour feelings about your time on the show, and then you say something publicly, and then it's like RuPaul versus this person.
Can I give you a hot take? Some of the girls who have sour feelings about Drag Race are kind of needy.
Say their names.
Like some of the girls who are like, she didn't hang out with me. Okay.
Oh, that was weird. That was weird. Maybe she didn't even text me. I'm like,
this may shock you guys, but Alan Cumming doesn't text me.
Right.
Have not spoken to me since I left. Since I was very unceremoniously banished from the castle.
I mean, I think that is like you probably had the idea of show business before you even joined show business, you know? And I think these people who are like not from a big city, maybe. Right. I don't know if that's like a good excuse.
I mean, I feel different, but I also text RuPaul every day. Let's go on to I would say, I know we're not talking about interest looks here because we already covered it, but like I will say this, I forgot to say. When Irene was coming out, I feel like her interest look kept getting worse the more she took off of it. Like it started off really nice and then ended up as a leotard.
Her like tits.
Yeah, the tits part was fine, but then when she took off the skirt of the gown, I was like, now you're just wearing a leotard.
Yeah, it's a lot. But I kind of do enjoy it with Irene that like, yes, breastplate is like part of her character, but it's not like
Jimbo.
You know, it's like she's not really relying on them too hard.
Jimbo's like, like it's a lot.
Yeah, and I do like that Irene's just like
that's Jimbo's thing. And honestly, but Jimbo does have other stuff. Like Jimbo has had moments that are like so great that have nothing to do with the breastplate.
Yeah.
But it's also not apologizing for titties how Corey King was when she did the lipstick and showed her tits, but then was covering them up.
Right.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, we're gonna see so many interesting tits this episode.
Oh, we are. What's next episode? Wait, which one's tits and slits?
This is tits and slits.
Because Wild and Wonder fucking fucked us up and did 2 at a time.
I know.
So if y'all see us in the same outfits next episode, mind your business. Mind your fuck. We just know that we filmed them on separate days. We just put on the exact same clothes, sat in the exact same spots. Let's go on to Phoenix from Atlanta, Georgia. So I haven't seen Phoenix Drag Race in a long time. As a person, she's so sweet.
Yeah.
She helped me get a location for my first comedy special ever. Every time I'm in Atlanta, she's so fucking nice. Phoenix is like, she's like a talent manager in Atlanta. She's like a drag administrator.
Yeah, she runs shit over there.
She really does. I'm wondering but I will say, like, so far, I'm not gagging.
Yes. I mean, I don't think she's also gagging for herself either. And that she's not, I don't think she has the same thing that DeJa has, but I do feel like she was so not unprepared for it. But it's like, how are you unprepared after? Like you have so much.
If Lydia B. Collins is more prepared than you, that's crazy. Also, is her ass pumped?
I believe.
Or does she just have a fat ass?
No, I believe. I thought she was a Florida girl, based on her
the visual aesthetic,
the visual, the voice, everything. I was like, okay, she's Florida, but like, no, yeah, seems like a pumped up princess, and I have not really worked with her in Atlanta. She's helped me out a few times with stuff. Yeah, when I tell you she is so fucking nice, so amazing, so professional, so friendly. I really love her as a queen, but I don't think she even watches this stuff. But if you are watching Phoenix, I gotta keep it a buck. I think she watches.
I gotta keep it a buck.
I think everyone watches you, Bob. Like I can see it in the numbers. Everyone watches.
One time my aunt was like at some gay bar in New Mexico. She's like, I'm here with the queen, Fufu LaShu. Do you know her? And I said, no, Aunt Deborah, I don't know Fufu LaShu. She goes, she knows you. And I said, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know every drag queen in the world, but every drag queen in the world knows me, honey.
Uh-huh.
And that's on okay, pussycat cut, mama god, yes, serve diva down, honey, boots, chaperone, Lady Gaga. Let's go on to Olivia Lux. Do you know who Kim Fields is?
Yes.
She looks like Kim Fields.
She does look like Kim Fields.
If she was like Kim Fields is my aunt, I'd be like 100%.
Now that she's dropped
Quite a bit.
right? Has she? I don't know if she's made it part of her personality.
Shots fired to Mistress. Shots fired to Ginger. Shots fired to DeJa. Shots have been fired, honey. Because Olivia was like a little thick.
Yeah, I don't think she's talking.
DeJa was fat. Olivia was like a little thick. You know what I mean? A little like.
Oh, please cut this out. I mean, they're all still plus size.
We are not cutting that out. That has.
I mean, but like.
We'll cut it if you want.
No, I mean, I don't really care. But like, yeah, the whole body thing, I know it's like a feeling. It has to be a feeling. Like, I know you feel so much better.
I'm screaming.
But to make it a part of your personality is like.
I imagine, yeah. I mean, we'll get into it later because DeJa had a whole thing about it. I actually follow DeJa very closely online. She did my makeup one time. Here's a video of her, a picture of my makeup when she did it for me. Right, Jay? It's there, right, Jay? Right, Jay? I don't look crazy, do I, Jay?
As a watcher, I feel like it has gotten tight.
Much better, yeah. Jay,
like, it's very tight.
Shout out to Jay DeFeo. Jay DeFeo is doing the Lords, but the fact that y'all have these episodes is a miracle. Jay, I love you so much. But she looks really good. I didn't realize this look was supposed to be a nod to her other stuff. Bosco is so sexy.
She's so hot.
Would you top Bosco? I would top Bosco.
I would let her top me.
Gang.
For sure. Like, she turns me on like that.
She does give very Dom mommy.
Yeah.
It's the whole burlesque thing. It's like her and Violet have that Dom, like, I'll step on you, like crush my nuts vibe.
But in the same breath, I would fuck Violet, not let Violet fuck me.
Yeah, who's gonna let Violet top though?
I don't think Violet wants to.
I don't think Violet is topping in these streets.
Yeah.
But I think Bosco would probably top.
I think Bosco could like get me into bed just with her words too. Like if it was like Love is Blind and she was behind the wall, like I would fall for Bosco too.
And I wouldn't be doing. I don't normally do this with women's bodies, but she's made a point of it. Her tits are so beautiful.
Whatever research, whatever surgeon did the damn thing. Like
they're immaculate. Breast. Beautiful titties.
She strikes me as someone who did her like due diligence.
Oh yeah. And it due diligence, honey. But I do miss the demon thing. Now she says she's kind of rebranding from the demon stuff. I like the demon thing, the demon burlesque girly.
Yeah, she's multifaceted.
So let's go over the rules of this season. So no one's going home. The 3 with the most points goes to the semifinals from the thing. So everyone is guaranteed 3 episodes. Every girl is guaranteed at least 3 episodes. And then the top all-star will win $200,000. And then the top 2 queens each week will get 2 points. And if you win the lip sync, you will get an additional 1 point. And you get a $10,000 tip. And then an additional 4 points are given out from the girls who are in the bottom. And if you're not in the top, you are in the bottom. At first, it sounded kind of complicated, like I was playing Dungeons & Dragons again, but actually after a while, it just made perfect sense.
You got it.
Yeah.
I think this is a really good way to like make it actual performance-based and competitor-based.
Yeah.
Like there is no really like sneaky way of adding in crazy.
Well, there's a
points.
little social game. So there's a little social game to it with the MVQ points.
Yeah.
And honestly, whichever producer came up with this is the best idea y'all have for All Stars in a hot minute. It really, but my only fear is like because you're adding so many more queens, you really run the risk of exhausting your all-star pool.
Yes.
So if they do this, and if they do it again next year, that is 36 queens in 2 years?
And the Verse the Worlds.
And the Verse the Worlds. And then also bringing random girls back on normal seasons.
Yeah. But this is now, I think, weird.
Cornbread. I want Cornbread back.
Oh, I want Cornbread back too.
Yeah.
I feel like she's also had sour words or something kind of thing. I don't know.
Well, she kept being like, I'll only come back to bring me on a regular season. Bitch, just do the All-Stars, bitch. Like, just do, girl, just do the All-Stars. Let your ego, I don't know if it's ego, what it is, but just go back. And she's like, I only want to come back when I can do a regular season. It's too late now.
Also, I think they asked her for like Verse the World and not even like a...
I would never.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something right now. Any queens, if you're being offered Versus the World, say no. We have to stop them from even offering it as an option. If you all just keep saying no, they'll stop offering it. There's no way you would ever convince. I know I won Drag Race.
We all know. We all know.
But if I was Alyssa Summers, you could not convince me to do a Versus the World.
Yeah. What about Global?
No, even worse. Even worse.
See, for me, it's just like, I'll do it if Rue's there.
I reckon.
And that's how in my mind space would go, but like the whole viewing and...
You would not accept a Versus the World. Stop lying,
What
bitch.
if the prize was $1 million?
Okay, I'm back in. And I'm in.
What if it's 500,000?
No. I don't
What
want
if
to do it.
it's a 4-episode season?
4 episodes, I'm back in. So we get the first challenge. They're doing these hairband looks, these hairband rocker chick looks, and writing verses to a song. It's giving our season.
Oh, like
Late Chicken
Chicken
Wings.
Wings, the winning team.
Y'all did win. You did. I still think that me, Thorgy, and Betty were low key a little robbed.
Street meat.
We should have at least been second place.
I think it was probably...
Well, we were, because the other team was in the bottom.
I think Lord had a hand in the editing.
Maybe it was what it was.
I think that's what it was.
Y'all did even. Then Robbie won that episode.
She did.
Y'all ate though. I remember Kim. That was the first time I saw Kim in a human color
wig, and it felt crazy to you.
I thought it looked stunning.
I mean, you think red is a human color wig?
Fair. Valid and fair. Wow. Shots fired at the redheads. Shots fired at Irene. But yeah, so and when we get in the workroom, all of the queens trying to make these sports references are really killing me. I get it. We're in these brackets. They're all being like, I'm the home run.
The MVQ.
Touchdown.
Oh, wait, that's actually...
Yeah. So Aja and Olivia are both Mugler girlies.
Miyake
Mugler. Irene and Bosco are both from Seattle, which leaves at one point DeJa and Phoenix start trying to like develop a bond, but it does not seem to be giving anything.
Yeah. I mean, I think that having a best friend, I don't know if it hinders you or if it doesn't. Like, I think that I would love to see, obviously, you and Monet compete with each other. Same with Kim and I feel like would be really fun.
I would love to compete with Monet. I mean, you competed with Monet.
Yes.
I mean, I would love to compete with Monet for sure. I do feel, however, like I think Monet would try to do me dirty before I would do her dirty, and that would piss me off.
Just for the plot.
Yeah, Monet would be like, he.
Yeah.
But she would never get the upper hand on me. And that's the issue. And then it would just become the petty games. And baby, I can be when you go low, I do a dip and go to hell. Like I'll become a monster. You know what I mean?
I don't.
And then everyone says Bob took it too far. Now all of a sudden Bob takes it too far. Oh, okay,
Am
sure.
I on Lonely Island?
So Aja, they're all writing. I'm not concerned about Aja. I knew Aja was going to write a sickening verse.
Yeah.
I've been done knew that. This is Irene's first walkthrough with RuPaul ever. She's never done a walkthrough with RuPaul, and she makes Ru laugh, which is good. She got a cackle out of Ru.
Yes.
Which is fantastic. And Irene obviously has a lot to prove. DeJa talks about her complication with her weight loss surgery in Mexico. And I followed it online when it happened. She was like, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was like bad. And I have a friend who one time went to like somewhere to get his eyes, the color of his eyes changed, and it went bad too. Like he basically he almost went blind from it. Isn't that kind of crazy?
I mean, it's kind of crazy to voluntarily go somewhere to have something major done that you do not speak the language. Period. That could be.
Well, I imagine the doctor must have spoke English, but maybe not every single person in the hospital did. You know what I mean?
I guess so. You're right. But, and I mean, there is a huge market in like travel plastic surgery. The fear I would have is not being able to, like, I get home and I have a complication and not be like,
yeah,
can I come in?
Let's say you were going to go get a facelift and you had saved up $150,000. And then your doctor in the States was like, it's going to cost you $125,000 to get this facelift. And then a doctor in Mexico is like, I'll do it for $50,000. Here's some pictures. Would you save the $75,000? That's a deep discount.
I don't think so.
How about get your teeth done? Although you have stunning teeth.
We both do.
Ting. To quote, what's her name? Jewel Sparkles. I would just wait and save more money.
I think so too, especially when, I mean, you're using this scenario. Your face?
Yeah, it's your fucking the thing.
But also your body is also just as important. Yeah,
maybe I got like Monet's FFS surgery, her foot feminization surgery. I would get a discount on that. Actually, no, I would not. You know she got her foot done.
Yes.
Her foot, just one. Y'all don't know. They shouldn't say that. She just got one. She has like one big ugly foot and then another less ugly foot.
Wow.
So during the walkthrough, I just talked about when she quit drag to figure out the difference between who she was as a drag queen and as a woman. And that's what the people had this huge issue with. Like people were like, they were mad at her.
They really were mad at her.
They were mad at Lala Ree.
Is she still quit drag?
No, she's back. Okay. Guess who back? They all come back.
Yeah.
People were mad at me because I don't go everywhere in drag. People are like mad at me that I'm not always in drag all the time. I'm like, guys, someone commented on a post that I made because I did a photo dump, and the last photo was me in drag. And someone said, do you still do drag? I'm like, bitch, I'm doing drag in this photo dump. Yes, I still do drag.
That's
like,
so annoying.
Do people think I'm not a drag queen anymore because I don't go everywhere in drag all the time?
It's literally in your name.
It's in my name. I do drag. I did a whole fucking tour in drag.
And don't get it twisted. This is just a special occasion. I really got you in drag today.
And it took very little convincing.
No convincing at all.
Dan was like, what do you think about if I did it in drag? I said, you know what? Count me in.
First app in drag.
I'll be back.
I love. But, I mean.
In episode 2. Well, again, different day.
Completely different day, completely different beat, all that jazz.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't have any problem with anyone going to figure themselves out. You know what I mean?
And that totally makes sense. Like you're going through like a huge decision change, realization about yourself. Like drag is a little silly, and that's not. And it can be. And drag is really silly, but also drag race is taxing. It is being a Ru girl is emotionally taxing. You suddenly become a celebrity and you get no media training. Yeah. That's kind of crazy. I love when you drool. One time we were like, I don't know where we were. DC. But you were like black, like jet black lip gloss. And she was just looking at me and had no clue. Just full muck mouth, like dripping. And she's like, Bob. And I was like, girl, you are drooling. And she's like, I only pod with the girls who drool, honey. It's because I got my lips done in Mexico. There it is. Where'd you get your lips done? Here in Beverly Hills. And is this the same one from the first time? Yeah, I mean, I haven't done them in like 5 years. But they still look good. Well, thank you. So that's not. Do they have something that go away? Why do people give them done every year if they stay? I think I just went ham with them, so it's just a lot of scar tissue now. It looks good. I've been told they feel very luxurious. Like when kissing, or when like. Ooh, just kissing. Oh, so you don't get any good feedback from your blowjob? I said I thought you were saying your ass eating game is. Is it bad? No, I think my ass eating game is great. I think my blowjob game is great too. Who do you think will win a dick suck? No one's ever taken me up on this. I think you can. You're a lot more passionate about it than I am. And there's only one way to find out. Jacob, get up here. All right, let's move on. So during rehearsal, like DeJa is a dancer and a choreographer. Mm-hmm. And you ever watch her online performances when she be doing the brunches, like the senior frogs over in Vegas? Yeah, she's a Vegas. That girl be dancing. DeJa moves. I think she's like her past is in cheer. Yeah, like a cheer choreographer. Yes. Yeah. Irene looks like she's struggling with the choreography, and you can just see that she's like in her head a lot. You know what I mean? Mm. And Phoenix is fighting for her
life.
Have you ever felt like that? When I was watching the episode, I was like, has Bob ever felt like when you're like so uncomfortable with something and you can like obviously see it, but you keep just lying about it?
No, I would.
Jamal was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "No, I'm fine. I'm totally fine."
Yeah, it's a bead of sweat.
Just like pure red.
I would just be honest that like I'm struggling.
Yeah, I feel like that's very you.
I would be like, I'm struggling. But honestly, typically speaking with choreography, I'm really a quick learner. Even when I was doing the Madonna tour, the dancers were like, wow, you learned that really quick. And I'm like, yeah, I can dance. I'm not like some crazy dancer, but I've always just been, I have really good hand-eye coordination. I catch a ball out of nowhere.
You know who's the only person that's really ever made me cry via choreography?
Who?
Todrick.
When was it?
It had nothing to do with his style of choreography.
Was Todrick on ours? No, this is during
All-Stars.
During All-Stars.
Yeah, I just like, it was just like so complicated that I was just like.
It looks very hard.
I was just getting like flustered.
Because you remember him and Trinity were doing like what category are you on right now? I can't remember. It was like, what category are you? I literally can't even remember it, but it looked really fucking hard.
Winning performance.
I mean, he's a really, really good dancer, and he's obviously good at, making very difficult fucking choreography.
That's the worst though, when you're like not getting something. Like your body's just not letting you get it.
Is that for Super Queen?
Yeah, that was for Super Queen.
That might be like the last time they used Todrick.
Oh, really?
Maybe. I honestly, someone's gonna be like, nah. Some fans gonna be like, actually.
Right.
Do you ever feel like you're on a dinner loop? You're on Groundhog's Day with your meals, like you're eating the same.
Yes, actually, I can only cook 3 things, so this is literally me.
I know your little sriracha and peanut butter. Sriracha and peanut butter.
And it's not little. Thank you.
And what else?
My award-winning. Whoa. My award-winning.
My Sherry Vine. That's award-winning, girl.
Yes, it is. She's more prestigious than you.
She's more prestigious than me, and she's way more prestigious than you.
Yeah, I agree, but you're just mad because you lost.
Anyway, that was me and Bob. Between work and traveling and being on the road and ordering the same things on Uber Eats or whatever it was, I could not figure out what to do. So finally, Home Chef gave me a new lease on life, if you will. Home Chef delivers fresh ingredients and chef-design recipes conveniently to your doorstep to simplify your cooking experience. I've made meals like their honey garlic chicken with green beans and mashed potatoes. Oh, the creamy Tuscan shrimp pasta, baby. Shrimp ain't never tastes as good, okay?
And a little trick I'd like to do, this is a hack that I found out, just bring it to your friend's house and they'll cook it for you. Monet, I just tell her she's cooking for herself, and then when she goes to the bathroom, I just take the food and I leave. Now, speaking of price, Home Chef customers save an average of $86 a month on groceries. That is a lot of money, which I can definitely see. The portions are generous, and I don't waste food because everything is perfectly pre-portioned. I honestly hate measuring things. Grabbing a measuring spoon or measuring cup gives me agita. Users of leading meal kits have rated Home Chef #1 in quality, convenience, value, taste, and recipes, because it's easy with the recipes, honey. They've got over 30 options every week, and it's surprisingly easy to filter for different dietary preferences. You can keep kosher, you can eat halal, you can be keto. There's even a dedicated family menu and microwave meals for nights when you don't want to cook at all. And if you want to have the kids pop it in the microwave, they can do that too. Oh, and when I really don't want to think about it, I go for the 5-ingredient meals. Just 5 things, already measured, super quick and easy.
For a limited time, Home Chef is offering our listeners 50% off and free shipping for your first box, plus free dessert for life. Just go to homechef.com/rivalry. That's homechef.com/rivalry for 50% off your first box and free dessert for life. Again, it's homechef.com/rivalry. Must be an active subscriber to receive free dessert.
When was the last time you needed to see a doctor but made an excuse to put it off? Maybe you thought, I'm too busy, or it'll heal on its own, or even, I don't know which doctor I should use or which doctor to go to. Let's be real, baby. We've all been there. Booking a doctor appointment can feel so overwhelming, but thanks to ZocDoc, there's no reason to delay anymore. They make it easy to find and book a doctor who's right for you. And here's how it works. ZocDoc is a free app. I'm going to say it again. ZocDoc is a free app and a website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors across every specialty: mental health, dental health, primary care, urgent care, and so much more.
Do you think there's a doctor that can help me cure the ailment of dealing with a rude, reprehensible co-host of a podcast?
Yeah, it's called severance. You need to be severed from yourself.
On ZocDoc, you can find doctors who take your insurance, are located nearby, are highly rated by verified patients, and are a great fit for any medical needs you have. Once you find the right doctor, you can see their actual appointment openings and book a visit instantly. And the best part, appointments happen fast, typically 24 to 72 hours or even the same day. Y'all, we ain't just reading this ad. This is, I can speak for me. I use ZocDoc in my everyday life. I'm the type of person that goes on ZocDoc. I see a little bump or something, I will go on the app, be like, well, let me find a doctor nearby. And if I don't like that doctor, I'll find someone else the next time. If I don't like him, girl, the options are plentiful with ZocDoc, which is what I like. I like variety and options in my healthcare. I don't want to feel like I got to choose or stick to one person because they are the only thing that I think I can find. ZocDoc gives you all the options. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/rivalry to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today.
That's ZocDoc.com/rivalry. This episode of Sibling Rivalry is brought to you by Booking.com. Let's be real. If you've ever thought about listing your place as a vacation rental, but weren't sure where to start or how to get noticed, Booking.com is a name you need to know. Listing your vacation rental on Booking.com opens the door to more guests and more income. It's one of the most downloaded travel apps in the world. So when you list your space, you're tapping into a massive global audience of travelers looking for their next stay and their next slay. Booking.com makes hosting super simple. You can chat directly with guests, manage your calendar, handle your finances, and stay in complete control of your property all through one easy platform. Whether you're renting out a spare room, a guest house, or a cozy cabin, it's all on your terms. How to get started? That's the best part. In under 15 minutes, you can register your property, and almost half of new partners getting their first booking within just a week. If you're already listed somewhere else, Booking.com makes it easy to import your property info so you don't have to start from scratch. So whether you're looking to earn extra income, fill up those quiet weekends, or grow your side hustle into a real business, head over to Booking.com and see how easy it is to start hosting today. The reach is global, the bookings are consistent, and the control is yours. For the bookings you've dreamed of, list your property at Booking.com.
Hey, I know the video just cut off, and I know you're upset about it because you want to see the dolls. I know you do, but there is one way to see us. Go to our Patreon, right, Roberta?
That's right. And not only will you see the rest of this video, you're going to see so many exclusive videos. You're going to see some of our one-woman shows. You get to watch our Untucked thoughts. You get to see, listen, there is, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, it's the best Patreon in the business.
100%, bar none.
All right, let's get back to the episode.
Let's do it.
So they're doing the makeup. Phoenix is fully spiraling. Olivia is saying that she wants to align herself with Aja, but I'm like, girl, you just said you're going to align yourself with, then she said she wants to align herself with DeJa too. So Olivia's spreading herself kind of thin here.
Right.
Which is going to come up later. But then she's like, well, Operation Miyaku Mugler is in full effect. Her and Aja are going to be a unit. But in the first episode, I've not seen this unity.
But then also it's like the Aja, DeJa, and Olivia are like Malaysia Station or something like that.
The fuck is that?
Is that what they were calling it? Malaysian Station?
Are they Asian?
Oh, wait.
Aja's a little Asian.
Malaysian.
Is it their names?
Oh, I don't know.
No, bitch, melanin.
Yeah, but they were calling it like Malaysia.
No, like Melanin Unity or Melanin
Station.
Melanin Alliance.
Something like that.
Yeah. To be clear, it was Melanin, not Malaysia.
No, but they were saying they were calling it something different.
They said like the Melanin Unity or the Melanin Alliance.
In my heart, I could be wrong.
They were saying fuck these white bitches. We have melanin.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has melanin, but obviously the darker you are, the more melanin you have.
Is that an alliance for you?
I've never had to do a show with an alliance, but that's not true. I did Traders, and my one alliance was with a black woman, but she stabbed me in the back.
But it wasn't because she was black.
No, it kind of was. She remembered my mom, and I was like, yeah. But then I also, but we also got rid of one of the black guys, Jeremy.
Oh.
But he was trying to come for us, so we had to get rid of him.
So it was no Malaysian Station.
I mean, he came for us. Jeremy was like, he came for Danielle. He didn't come for me. He came for Danielle. And I was like, well, I've already aligned myself with Danielle. So you got to go. But yeah. So at this moment, Irene gagged Aja when Irene gathered Aja when Aja was like, if anyone tries, she goes, girl, you look crazy. And then Aja was like, and Aja was acting like she wasn't gagged, but I feel like she gathered, in my opinion.
Who? You think Irene won that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, interesting.
You think Aja won?
I feel like the way that Irene was coming back at Aja made Irene seem almost like a fan. Like,
well, it did look
she
like...
She was like quoting things about her season and like bringing up things on her season and like...
It was obvious that they were joking around, which is so funny because then Bosco says, with drag queens, it's not serious until it is serious. And then it's so far gone, you don't realize that it's gotten serious, which is crazy because that's exactly what happened to Bosco in the next episode. That was the most awkward, we'll get there. I don't want to jump the gun. So, main stage, Ice Spice is the guest judge. Weird choice.
Yeah.
For the Rock Challenge?
True. Very true.
I wish we had, what's her name? Amy Lee from Evanescence.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Or like...
Don't Cry For Me.
Or like Haley Williams.
Do you know any Evanescence song?
I know that one.
Okay, if I tell you, hey, I have $1 million, can you name one Evanescence song? Name the name of one Evanescence song. And I'm just going to give you this $1 million.
What is it? What was that song?
That's Beyonce. Irreplaceable Beyonce.
No, I probably couldn't. I'm probably gonna be a broke bitch and not get the money.
Could you at least sing one? I'll give you $500,000. You can just like hum one. You don't even need to do lyrics. Can you just hum the tune?
I don't know that Evanescence song. There's like one that's like really popular. It's like a Halloween drag song. What is it?
The Dracula ghouls, the Ookie Cookie Spooky ghouls would do it.
Bring Me to Life.
Wake me up inside. Can't wake up and save me. Let's get to the category is slits and tits. Let's look at some of these looks. I love RuPaul's dress.
Oh, I love Ru's look too.
RuPaul looks but you're going the opposite direction.
Sorry,
there you go. There it is. RuPaul looks stunning.
I know that shape is so good.
65.
You love.
I've
actually been 65 for 5 years. Because you've been saying
64. So she's in her. Do you think you're going to still be up in Yags at 60 something?
I think I could. I don't know if I will, but like I think I could.
Does your body ever hurt?
Yeah.
So why is this bitch? Is she in chronic pain? It's just not telling us?
But I think she's really wearing the painful parts for
just the runway.
Like a good 15, 20 minutes to film this.
And then Snuggie.
And then loose everything, flats, maybe even take off pads. I don't even know.
Dick just sitting on the chair.
I hope so.
That's what Bob's doing right now.
Meat on the chair. Oh, I am fully...
I love Ru's look. This is like what I keep talking about when I say like when you do an all black look, try not to wear black hair. Like I feel like it just pops so nice. I think if I had to like pluck pussy hairs on Ru's look, I would just like cut the fingers off the tip of the gloves and have like a breath of skin.
I will cut her fingers off.
Just like have like fingerless gloves with a nail on it.
My nail. Hold on, my nail. Let's go on to our first. I love that we're only doing 6 looks per episode. It's going to make me so fucking, oh my God. I'm so happy.
Do not like talking about the runways.
I don't mind it, but I thought we were going to be doing this for 18 queens.
Right.
This feels much more chill.
Yeah.
So this is Aja as Jinx, the Pokémon, as done by, who did she say? Scaparelli. I see more Jinx than I see Scaparelli.
Yeah, I don't see. No. Maybe the shapes. Don't really know. Is it a breastplate?
Yeah, that's a breastplate. Yeah. Are you not into Pokemon?
I mean, I am.
Jay, can you find the Pidgeotto? Can you find the Naomi Pidgeotto meme? It's so good.
I definitely know that one.
I'm obsessed with the Naomi Pidgeotto meme.
It was a different time.
There's Naomi Pidgeotto. So
hey.
I will say, can you say that to Jay Jacob? I think that it's not a bad look. There's always something a little off with Aja.
Yeah, I think what I'm noticing is off is the arm color, right?
Yeah, her arms and legs and face are all the same color. Her tits are a deeper color.
And her tits are right next to each other.
Yeah, I call them hamburger titties.
Hamburger titties?
Yeah, when they're like two hamburgers, two Whoppers sitting on your chest. When tits should be like a little lower or maybe a little wider. It looks like they're in a bra, but the bra's not there.
Right.
Like we'll see it when we look at what's her name? Irene's titties in a second.
Oh, she had the same ones?
No, but Irene's titties at the top, they're like a little separated. They're not like, she has cleavage without a bra.
Which is very like natural.
Which is like, how would you have cleavage without a bra?
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's go to our next look.
Also, wait. I don't get Pokémon that much. I don't get infusing like that much Pokémon into your drag. I don't really get infusing anything except for like glamour into your drag.
It's camp. I mean, it's very millennial. And I know you are a millennial, but it is like, listen, the girls who love Pokemon, they're not joking around. Jacob.
Oh, I love this look. Roserade entrance. Gag. So good.
My friend Taylor, like the Pokemon girlies are not a game. You know they're still playing Pokemon Go?
Pokemon is the highest grossing franchise in the world.
That's wild.
Yeah, the Pokemon girlies, they're not fucking around. They love Pokemon.
But in your drag?
Yeah, girl, it's like you know how people love Harry Potter? Pokemon's like that for them.
Okay, but imagine if I came down the runway as Hermione Granger inspired every fucking week. That's so weird.
Yeah, you'd win All-Star 7. Let's go on to Bosco. Go back to Bosco, baby. But this look,
so good.
Zippers and tits. The zipper in the hair.
Yeah, the hair. Everything.
Oh my God. Are you kidding? The zipper on the skin? It was a little crunchy around there. But I couldn't do that. That's why I don't do prosthetics. But this look,
I know, it's so good. You can just also you can see how smart she is just by looking at this look. I love that. I mean, I know you are the one that talks about this a lot when it's like you're referencing the designer's looks so heavily, or replica.
Yeah.
Like, this is definitely referencing a Mugler moment, but it's like taken in such a way.
But it's not a replica though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect amount of taking inspiration from something, twisting it, and making your own.
It's brilliant.
The hair is just like next level.
Insane.
Love it.
Insane. Bosco looks amazing.
Love it because I've never seen it before.
Exactly. I have never, ever seen anything like that before.
So good.
She better work. I'm glad no one did the zipper eye pull down. I'm so sick of that shit.
Gosh.
I'm so sick of it. Have you done it before?
No, but I feel like I know. I'm surprised someone on this season didn't do it on this episode.
And who would you have thought would have done it?
Like Phoenix.
Maybe?
Maybe. Based on her runway that she wore.
I'm doing a zipper eye pull down.
Yeah.
That's what I hear Phoenix.
Misty Maven. That's what it was, right?
Misty Maven.
Or
no.
Petralude.
No, Petralude.
Petralude.
But her drag name was Misty Maven.
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder where she's at these days.
I feel like that was the zipper eye.
I had a crush on Misty back in the day.
I mean, she's gorgeous.
Huge crush. All right, let's go on our next look. Let's talk about other direction. Let's talk about, okay, so this look is not bad, but it's being overshadowed by everything. Like, everything is overshadowing this look. But every other look on the runway, basically.
Yeah, this doesn't really give you tits and slits, right?
Yeah, I think what she's doing is using her titty meat, her natural titty meat, to have titties, which I'm always very jealous of the girls who have natural titty meat to push up.
Oh, I fully thought she was wearing a breastplate.
No, I think she's using her titty meat.
Oh, wow.
Like, Monet has titty meat.
Mm. Oh, and yeah.
There's a queen named Shaquita who's kind of buff, and she has, like, titty meat as well. You've never been able to do titty meat.
No, not yet.
Ru has titty meat.
Ru definitely has titty meat, yeah.
Which is kind of gaggy because she's so skinny and always been so skinny. I think it's an age thing.
Yeah, I think they're just getting it from different.
Where do you think Ru's pulling from her back?
I do think that they pull it from their back.
I think she's pulling it from the bottom.
Like bottom? No, I think it's like under your pit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of that. Yeah. But I would like to have the titty meat.
Yeah, same.
I have a little titty meat. I can get like a little.
You probably could do it, actually.
I can get a little titty meat.
With the proper, like, Roxy's are really good at just using highlighter.
When the girls do not pad their chest and they just paint on the titties, I hate you.
Yeah.
I hate you. You're a bad drag queen. And I think you look ridiculous. You turn 1 degree, you look stupid.
I know. 2D drag.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
And also, why are you, I still going to say it again, why are you patting your hips and not your titties?
I know.
I will never understand it. One or the other.
I know.
One or the other, y'all. All right, let's go on. Wait, what was it about her?
Never mind.
No, what? No, no, that's not what we do. I don't know what y'all were doing over at Forever Dog, but baby, here at Civil Rival, we say what we think.
Okay, as someone who has taken advice from people who think that red hair and green look spectacular together, I've tried this. I always now just get Fiona from Shrek whenever I see it, and the whole like fairy tale styling is taking me there.
And because you think she's still plus size.
She is.
No, this is the red hair is hard to pull off.
Yeah.
Because based on what you're wearing, you look like you're going to the Ren Fair. It is Ren Fair.
It's very Ren Fair.
She would be cunt at the Ren Fair.
Yes.
Oh, this Milk Maiden coming through is cunt.
Yeah, she would be rich.
But at the ball, on the main stage of Drag Race,
I know.
You look a little crazy.
4 tits and slits.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go to our next one. So Olivia Lux is reimagining Lil' Kim's look at the VMAs when Diana Ross grabbed her by the titty. It's a great reference. It's probably one of the most iconic titty moments of all time. I think she looks good. This is a good look.
Yeah. She does look good.
Yeah, I love that shoe. I love that titty. I love that hair. I love this outfit. And I think she made it.
What did Diana Ross say to her when she did it?
I don't think she said anything. She just reached over and grabbed it and picked it up by the hand, which apparently Mary J. Blige was really mad about.
Oh, really?
Because Mary J. Blige was apparently it would really embarrass Lil' Kim.
Oh.
And then Mary J. Blige was mad at Diana Ross.
I mean, how can you be mad at Diana Ross?
Ask Mary J.
That's like one person that's like, oh, just do whatever you want.
She said, no more drama. I want a little bit of drama. You have any other thoughts about this look?
Yeah. I mean, I understand it. It's hard that it's like our first time seeing the girls.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously they can't plan the runways, but like, I don't want to see a reference for step. I don't want to see a reference for step.
I don't imagine. I do not love the references, which is part of why I have a hard time when girls either recreate things or when every look is referencing something.
Yeah,
it's a lot for me. Only thing I don't like is that you can tell that it looks like her body tight ends the ankle.
Yeah, is it like a body?
I think that the body tight was the titty, the arm, and down to the ankle, which how she has the stones on her ankle, unless she got a light skin foot.
Yeah. You're totally right.
They could just added a sock to it.
For sure.
Added a foot, yeah, or even just a whole foot in there. You know what I mean?
Just straight lines. They don't go anywhere in drag, especially at the ankle.
Yeah,
it just cuts you off and makes you look a little shorter or disconnected. That shoe looks huge.
Yeah, like a big ass shoe.
Do you like wearing those platforms?
I usually just wear a pump. I usually wear a 3 to 4 inch pump with no platform on it. Normally,
I need to feel the earth.
I used to be a platform girly, and I wear them from time to time, but typically I'm just in a regular pump.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see our next one. So this is amazing.
So good.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Irene, the alien, looks. I've never seen a backpack panel that looks like that before. I've never seen someone do it where it's like this asymmetrical up and down vibe. Her tits looked really great. They're a great shape. I did not love when it became a leotard though. It's like, girl, you're making it less and less impressive.
Yeah.
The more you take off. This is stunning.
Yeah.
If you came out just leotard, I'd be like, not that cute. Like, if you're not going to go for the lip, revealing the titties is great, but revealing to a leotard, what are you about to, is this during the lip sync for your life?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, also amazing look, gorgeous. I will say, I wish the greens matched.
Yeah, because the tits are different than the arms. It's
a hard look to do on television. And there's a part of me that's like, okay, so then why do it on television? But I do think that, no shade to Irene, but I think if Acid were to do it, I think...
if Acid Betty did it, it would be perfect.
It'd be cohesive.
But also, you can also cover your tits in mesh.
Right.
Like, you don't have to...
Exactly.
You don't have to paint the breastplate.
Exactly.
You can get a breastplate that's your skin color,
Mm-hmm.
and then whatever you put over your arms, just cover that over the tits, and it will look just the way your arms do.
Acid Betty showed up to season 8 with an airbrush machine.
Yes, I remember. We were shook, shattered, and shorn.
Gagged. She flew from New York, 5 suitcases with a big ass airbrush machine.
Do you remember the hair she did that was like the boxes and they were linked together with carabiners?
The ponytail, everything.
I cannot. She's got to make it to the final round.
I know. She would like take hair home and then it would come back and it would be like this like
yeah.
On
our season, they would let us take hair to the hotel, and I was convinced Betty had a hairstylist there. I was like, there's no way what you took home yesterday is what you brought back today. That's impossible.
That girl,
she's amazing. That's all 3. That's all 6.
No,
and then we have this look like Phoenix.
I wish it was all 6.
Jesus, looking into the mirror. The picture was blurry. If you get it, you get it.
It's like another thing. It's hard to plan the order of the runways. So like for this to be your first debut after being gone for so many years, this would have been a gag. This was a gag when Latrice did it.
Yeah.
And it was like 7 episodes into this.
But now it looks like this is your thing.
Right.
She looks like a Kiki Teletubby.
She looks like a creepy uncle.
Like who has in a gimp suit in the basement.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your family like? But you are the creepy uncle. One of your nieces and nephews was like, Uncle Davis has titties in the closet.
Actually, yeah, mediocre head.
You're going to prison. I don't hate this look, but it's just weirder as her debut.
Why not a black shoe? Why a lavender?
Oh, I didn't even think
purple
about that.
Pleaser boot.
Yeah.
Also, when she undid the tit.
The bottom part, like you need to it needs to be attached so we don't see the bottom part of your. Because when she came back, it was done. It was like readjusted, but the bottom part of the breastplate was showing, which was so irritating.
That was weird.
I hated that.
I feel like she should have just done a zip and like have the tits be exposed. She didn't need to like do it and then pull down.
Yeah. She self-sabotaged herself.
But fuck that. Putting something over your face.
Oh.
Fuck doing your makeup for an hour minimum and then doing that.
Latex no matter.
Nah.
No less.
Miss me.
She got to be sweaty.
Oh, she's
dripping.
You need to clock her mug when she came back from the
I'm a little bit sweaty. Let's go on to their now let's talk about their verses, okay? So in terms of their verses, Oz just said, can you make it big,
if
baby?
you pull up the notes up on my phone, I have all the
Gotcha, lagacha, extracha. I cannot stop saying that. I don't know why I always say that. It does not make any sense. Lagacha, extracha. I say it all the time.
You came up with it too, huh?
Yeah, of course I did. It's not good. It's not even interesting.
Lagacha, I barely know her.
I barely know her.
And a quick disclaimer to our listeners: I typed this all out just by listening to the music because the lyrics are not up. So if there are any wrong words or phrases, I apologize.
It's Chat GPT. Chat Jacob.
It is not Chat
Chat
GPT.
Jacob. Chat GPT. I was going to say it. Yeah. Anyway, I just said, they had to put the best queen first. I put these girls in a hearse on the first verse. Great line.
She won right there.
I'm a wild little baddie with a fatty and some curves. Glam rock attitude. My eye rolls stern. I'm charismatic and unique. I got nerve. I'm talented. I win so much, and bitches stay mad at it. I'm leaving with the crown, and girl, I am dominant. I'm adamant. Whoever in my way, I'll suck the rock out of them. Oh yeah, I said it. This is a great verse.
So good.
Her performance was amazing. She was obviously top 2.
Right.
Obviously.
Like when I watch it back, those first 3 lines, I was like, oh, she won it.
Literally.
Like that's when she won it.
Ate it up. And I love her look.
Yeah.
This I can do red hair.
Yes, a natural hair color.
A very natural hair color.
Very natural hair color.
Bosco said Bosco. I was not in. She was singing so high. I gotta say, Bosco's singing voice is crazy, and not in a good way.
Was it like a character for the rock girl? That's how I took it.
I just thought Bosco can't sing, and she was just trying her best.
Because it was like, BOSCO, the demon's back. So welcome to the smoke show. It's time and you're behind.
You can read
and
that?
I can tell that your garment's not lined. Tits and ass is my profession. Papa, can you hear me? I have a confession. This is going to be easy. Wow.
Yeah, it did give that. Your vision is so good. That ate. Because I am over here fighting for my life.
I'm telling you.
And you can
we
use
can get
code...
you in some contacts.
You can use code Sibling15 at Pair Eyewear for all your glasses needs.
Exactly. I do not like this verse.
Love the look.
The look is so good. She's always going to eat with the look.
Yeah.
Every time she's going to eat with the look.
I hope so.
And I didn't mind her performance. I get what she was doing. Ross was like, show your face. She's trying to show the ass. And we get it.
Yeah,
she was trying to show the ass. This verse is so bad.
It's also so short in comparison to Aja's.
My have long legs be all super great. Let's go on to DeJa Sky. DeJa Sky, I actually like this look a lot. I like the look. She said, it's DeJa Sky, it's deja vu, because I'm bringing this body back to you with the face on tilt like I always do. Yeah, the mug stays beat, black and blue. That's actually a pretty good line. Always 100s and always 100. I'm in for the kill. Should insure those thighs for 100 mil because she has nice legs. Because I always serve and coming to get your fill. Y'all can call me Lil Jon because the way I man this grill. These are actually pretty decent lyrics, but the thing is, I will say, like, when RuPaul says "call me mother," you know it's real.
Yeah,
you know we call her mother. When Oz just says, "I put these girls in a hearse" on my first verse, you know it's real. When DeJa Sky says, "Always on 100, I'm in for the kill," I don't think she doesn't strike me as like zoning in to knock these hoes out.
Right.
It's not the vibe she gives.
Yeah. I think she's trying to depart from her last season.
Yeah.
Like nice, pretty princess pastel moment.
I don't believe you as a badass.
Yeah.
You don't give badass. But I do believe her face on tilt like I always do. The face is great.
Yeah, you almost started there for a second.
Actually, I will say this. Back when she was padding, her body was always immaculate.
Loved her padded body.
Like, the way DeJa Sky used to pad, the body was tea. Every time, she looked so good. But a lot of the girls lose weight, they don't want to pad no more.
Right. I mean, I get it.
I bullied her into padding a little bit.
Yeah?
I did.
Padding.
Just like a little bit on the course. She has like a little bit attached to the course, a little hip bump.
Work.
So you can still show leg.
Oh, wow.
And I bullied Mistress into fixing her pads.
Oh, my God. I don't think you've ever tried to get me into pads.
No, although I did see you in pads on Drag Race, and you looked actually sickening.
Better?
You looked stunning both ways, to be honest. Because something about the way you do it looks really good. It's the garments you choose. Like, a lot of these girls don't pad, and they'll pick like a straight up and down tube dress.
Right. I think a lot of people, it's like a feeling more than it is a look.
But you'll not pad, and then you'll accentuate the legs, or you'll have a flare at the hip, or you'll corset it at the waist. You'll find ways to do it. Other girls will put on a straight up and down, just tube dress with no pads. Right. And I'm like, I don't see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
Violet doesn't pad and looks good.
Yeah, I mean, the blueprint.
Yeah,
well,
like some girls just don't pad, but they don't get how to. You have to work harder on making your body look feminine when you don't pad.
It's also hard to introduce yourself to the world as something and then switch it and expect for people to like get it.
That is true. That being said, I do think what DeJa's doing with her body here, she has figured out the no padding, at least what I've seen on Drag Race right now.
Yeah, she does. She looks proportionate.
Yeah, for sure. Like that outfit she wore in the opening when she walked in was so good.
I loved that.
With all those fucking...
her face too. I know that you guys already talked about it. Like her face there, she did like this like Kevin Aquan Cher makeup, and it was like one of the best approaches I've ever seen to that.
Are you sliding?
Reference. It is, right?
I can't tell. Is
How
it
the
sliding?
fuck does?
I think it's still on there though.
Is she? I'm like,
well, I think it's not jumping.
Okay, good.
It's not jumping. So let's go on to our next one, who is Irene the Alien. Talk about a short verse. Behind the pointed ears and clown white concealer lies a winner, and it's time to release here. This time, I'll make sure you remember my name. It's Irene from Valhalla to the Hall of Fame. That's insane.
That how short that verse is?
That she wrote that at the same time that Aja wrote. You know I had the I had to put the best queen first. I killed these girls in the hearse with the first verse, and this is what Irene was writing. What?
But it's like, I think it's just like the section of the song that they're assigned or that they choose.
They all have the same amount of time.
You think?
Yes, that'd be crazy. If I got less time than everyone, I would raise hell.
You would.
You would.
You would.
I would be like,
I
we're fighting.
think there's some girls who are like, what are you looking at? Your eyes traveling.
No, I was going to see if it was sliding, but it's not.
Oh,
It looks like it's great. Yeah.
Fine.
I was looking out for you. She looks amazing.
She looks
this
insane.
Lisa Frank leotard, catsuit, motor jacket moment, so good.
But this is a winning verse too, right?
Yeah, she's top 2.
Crazy.
I don't think the verse is good. Her performance was good. For me, the performance and the look were better than the verse. I do like From Valhalla to the Hall of Fame. That's pretty clever.
Yeah, that is fun.
But this verse is pissing me off. But she looks so beautiful.
She does look gorgeous.
She always looks stunning.
And she's like kind of made, I don't know about her drag persona, but like her out of drag is like kind of made for a hair rock challenge.
She even was like, look at me. Yeah. Let's go on to Olivia Lux. It's giving High School Musical does Jesus Christ Superstar. But this girl was actually really good in like Ragtime and Grease and Wizard of Oz. But then because she's the school star, they had to give her the lead role in Jesus Christ Superstar.
Yeah, and she just had to do it. I didn't get like musical theater vibes from it, like everyone was saying. But do you want me to do her verse?
Yeah.
Okay. Divalicious Supreme.
Hate that line.
Like, what does that even mean? What does that even
hate your verse and lyrics.
I think Ice Spice actually had a Nicki moment this episode. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Divalicious Supreme, the electric smile has got you shook up, scared, I can see. I storm the girls out on the street. This face, this skin. Place your bets on this Mugler doll to win. I'm a kilowatt, because I'm a killer. What? I always make the cut.
This verse is horrible.
Yeah, it's corny.
It's so bad. Divalicious These are just content like it's like a fabulicious diva.
And that's the line.
Yeah, fabulicious diva coming for the crowd, and I'm gonna shut you the hoes down, and we're gonna stomp the runway, and the picture's gonna slay every single day because I'm cunt serving face, and I'm gonna end up in first place. Give me the crown, give it to me now, Mama Ru. I think you know how. Like I hate it.
Okay, but that was good. That was actually really fucking good. I wouldn't be mad at that, but I am mad at the line. The face, the skin.
You know what I hate? I cannot read that. The electric smile has got you shook up, scared, I can see. Your smile is charming. We're not shook that you're smiling at it. No one's like, oh, shit. Like, you do have a beautiful smile, but I'm not shook.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see your beautiful smile.
But I feel like she thinks she ate with this.
Also, storming the girl, like when you storm. So when someone's on ballroom and then you go on low key unannounced, you're storming. Olivia Lux don't storm.
No,
she don't fucking storm. Do you see her storming Olivia Lux, storming the girls?
No, I do not.
I mean, maybe she does, but if I was in ballroom and Olivia stormed me, I wouldn't be nervous.
She was giving.
What about in the face category?
First of all, I would eat any girl in the face. Drag face. I'm saying right now, you hoes try to convince me I'm not stunning, but you will never, ever convince me. Ever.
You know
honey.
You know what's stunning?
What?
Them watching.
Exactly. I was saying something. Someone online was like, Bob and Monet judging people's looks. I said, let me say something. This is the truth. This is the real truth thing. Whoever typed that, you will literally never in your life achieve the things I've achieved.
No.
You have not, and you literally will never. You're sitting at home in a shirt with spaghetti stains on it, on a couch, wearing a Snuggie or something, talking about me.
Not too much. I subscribe.
I'm talking about the YouTubers, but Patreon, I would never say about you all. You all are so amazing and you're so fashionable. My God, that spaghetti stain. That's funny. She looks beautiful though.
Beautiful. I mean, she had that moment in the wind. I was like, everything gorgeous.
Yeah. But she looks like she's dressed as a rocker.
Right. It's Halloween.
And her voice was stunning.
Yeah.
Let's go to our last girl, Phoenix. So, this might be my favorite look of the rockers.
The rockers, yeah. They kind of did her dirty, I think, in the performance. They had her like sliding underneath the dancers,
like crawling
feet,
through,
and it was like full shadow. Like she was in full darkness.
But is it because she couldn't do anything else?
They're like just
because that stuff Jamal Sim was showing us during the rehearsal, she didn't do any of it.
Right.
So it's like, girl, just scratch it.
From the fire. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, what? I can do it. I can do it.
Okay.
From the fire, because we can do it back and forth. From the fire, from the ash, Phoenix is back, ready to revenge. Out of my way, or I'll take you down. Ready in fight, ready in flight, ready to fight, ready to take what I like. No queen's gonna come between me and my crown. Boo. Boo. This is horrible.
Yeah, this is bad.
This verse is horrible. Absolutely abysmal.
Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. I kind of feel like she got a lot of help, like with this, like just to make something happen. Because there's no sprinkle of like her personality besides like her name.
Part of me is like this: if you're insecure, make it part of the song and you'll be relatable. But if you're not a Divalicious Supreme, we'll know you're faking.
Yeah,
we'll know.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Kim, like on Bitch Perfect, like she like made herself like meek and cute, and then she was like,
"You're welcome, Kim. I carried you to third place."
Exactly.
No, I don't like this verse, but I love her look. Yeah. This is my favorite. She was the most who looked the most authentic rock and roll to me.
Yeah.
Like this could be a real rocker.
I will say, like, with this challenge, I would have loved to seen this live. I love all the camera angles and all that kind of stuff, but like when we're watching a competition, I want to see what you're doing in that moment.
I don't want to see 8 cuts together.
I don't want to hear like...
I don't want to see 9 takes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
It just like kind of takes away the like suspense.
You're right. Let's go to the judging. So the judges, they seem really disappointed in Phoenix. And they were very impressed with Irene and Aja, which honestly, I think they were a little harsh on Phoenix. Because I don't think Phoenix was much worse than the other girls in the performance.
Yeah, I think that Olivia and Phoenix were the worst.
Yeah, but they seem to just be going really hard on Phoenix. And they just hated that she wasn't believing herself. They were like, bitch, stop fucking looking sad, bitch.
That's when Ice Spice kind of like gave her the I hate when she was like, they say you're a legend. I wasn't seeing it tonight.
Oh, is that what she said? How did I miss that? That's gaggy.
I know. And then Phoenix got mad and clapped back online.
Oh, what did she say?
I think she said something about like, at least I'm not a bitch who's known for like a fart.
We have a visitor. Are you coming up here? No, we have he just wanted to come smell your leg. That's wild.
I know.
But also, like, does she think she's gonna take Ice Spice down?
Maybe. I don't know how they do it over there in Florida.
You ever follow the celebrity?
Also, I appreciate the love from everyone about the Ice Spice comment. I'll comment more and tell the funny part about this later. But trust me when I say, my 25 years of experience and decades of contributing to my community is what makes me an icon, not 3 minutes on a TV show. That being said, I'm perfectly fine not getting icon validation from someone whose fame, in quotation marks, has come from one song about shitting and farting.
To be fair, Ice Spice is known for more than one song.
Yeah.
And I would say that song isn't even her biggest song. And she is famous.
Yes.
She's like an actual famous. Anyway, that being said, the clapback, it wasn't a particularly strong clapback. There are certain clapbacks that are so good, it's like, wow, you literally shut it down.
Right.
Like, Jacob, could you read Lil Nas X's clapback to Azealia Banks? Like, this is an actual clapback. Like, when you clap back like this, All conversations done.
Azalea, I could never make a hit song again, and you would still never in your bussy soap-selling, chicken-sacrificing, botched body, hating-ass, miserable life reach a 10th of my success. Love your music, BTW.
That's a clap back. That's a round of applause back. That's amazing. Anyway, so the top queens are Aja and Irene, which I agree with. You agree with that?
I agree with it too.
And the lip sync was I enjoyed it. Only thing I didn't like was when Irene did the Cabbage Patch.
Yeah. I mean, Aja fucking
She ate so hard.
I don't know that move, what it's called when she did that thing with
the
her
step
leg.
step kick.
Bitch.
Could you do it?
Hell no. Maybe in these shoes.
Which again are 12-inch pleasers.
Right. But she won. In that moment, I was like,
yeah,
she won. And then I had to like rewind it. And I had to watch it like three or four more times. Then I saw it the next day on.
And the line was like, do my little dance. Something she did her little, it was great. Aja ate down.
But also it's like a song that like, it's like when you have fucking Latrice Royale and
Kenya Michaels dancing around her.
Maddie Morphosis, and it's I'm telling you, you know, like who's gonna win? You know, that's
probably Maddie. Imagine Maddie winning against Latrice and lip sync against, unless it was like Jethro Tull.
Right.
Aja wins. No one's arguing with this. Aja gets the extra points. So Aja now has 3 points. Irene has 2 points. Everyone else has 0 points. But RuPaul calls the girls for it. She goes, they're going to be MVQ points. And the bottom 4 queens will each give 1 point away to someone they cannot keep it for themselves. And we will tell you all about that when we do the next episode, which will be out in 2 days. Today is
Wednesday.
And our next episode comes out on
Friday.
So you can see,
unless you were on the Patreon, and then you'll be getting those a day early. So if you're Patreon, you're probably going to be getting this on Tuesday.
Exactly.
Wow.
And you get to see the whole video. You can still see our beautiful, beautiful, stunning faces. All right. See y'all soon.